Oh, thank you, Jason. Cheers, Joe. Another good show. And today, Thursday, 11th of October 2018, and live till 5, The Big Show on Radio 2. Hello.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Can't you find something else to talk about? Is this song the only one you sing? Makes you look better when you put things down. Value your opinion. Don't criticize my friends. Criticize my ideas. Don't criticize my lifestyle. I'm fed up 'cause all you wanna do is criticize. Now can we start this over? 'Cause your conversation ain't right. We can make our love stronger. You don't have to think twice. Don't criticize my friends. Criticize my ideas. Don't criticize my lifestyle. I'm fed up 'cause all you wanna do is criticize.
Shall I tell you my little habit before every programme? People go, no. I always wash my hands. I like to be clean for you. And then also, I put a little Germaline on any blemishes. I know you can't see any blemishes, but, you know, it's out of respect for you. Oh, he's come on rambling already. Hands up for having your carpet shampooed extensively. Hands up for a shampooed carpet. Hands up for buying an electric super scooter. Yeah. Like one of those Italian ones, you know. Hands up for walking 10 dogs at once. Are you a dog walker? And hands up for not leaving in the tea bag just too long. I know, I hate that.
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you I'll always share. Because took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, 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 fancy things will never come in between. You're part of my entity, here for infinity. When the world has took its part, when the world has dealt its cards, if the hand is hard, together we'll mend your heart. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, 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 you can run into my arms. It's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me. There's no distance in between our love. So gonna let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella.
Yes, I know, a mix of heavy showers then and sunny spells across the UK with strong blustery winds and a risk of thunder. High of 20 in Norwich. Tonight, clear skies at first before heavy rain moves in across western Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest by the early morning. So rain are coming. That's tonight as well. Heavy rain tomorrow and strong winds for most of the UK with only parts of southeast England staying dry. Your sunsets tonight, Newcastle, for example, 6:18. Wrexham is 6:26. Oxford is 6:20 and Plymouth is 6:34.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Big show on the air. If you want to email us, it's steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
BBC Radio 2.
Are we crazy? Living our lives through a lens. Trapped in our white picket fence like ornaments. So comfortable we're living in a bubble. So comfortable we cannot see the trouble. Are you lonely?
desire. Break down the walls to connect, inspire. Up in your high place, liars. Time is ticking for the empire. The truth they feed is feeble, as so many times before. The greed of other people. They stumbling and fumbling and we about to riot. They woke up the lions.
Turn it up, it's a favorite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted scene. We think we're free. Drink this one song, baby. We're all chained to the rhythm, chained to the rhythm.
Oh, that's such an uplifting song. Katy Perry, Skip Marley, Chained to the Rhythm on Radio 2, 2:16 in the UK. Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk, text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2 for a shout out.
Oh, my husband's just texted me. He's just having a nightmare putting the kids to bed, so kind of glad I'm here, really.
This Sunday evening,
It's Fern here,
Fern Cotton.
bringing some joy to your ears so we don't dread Monday and think, ugh. Let's make it a good Sunday night and feel excited about the week ahead. This is the thing I'm loving about doing this show the most, is just getting people to come on the show that I genuinely want to quiz.
Fern Cotton.
My weekend has mainly consisted of kids' parties and playgrounds. I genuinely think that I've got repetitive strain injury from the swings. My kids, they don't get bored of it.
Sunday night from 7.
My shoulders are in agony, they're absolutely killing me.
Oh, we love you, Fern. Thank you.
William Shakespeare
William.
here. Hello, you big fat pumpkins.
Thanks.
I was here first, before 50 Cent and Stormzy. Here's one. Did I chide, sweet thief? Whence didst thou steal thy sweet that smells? If not from my love's breath, the purple pride, which on thy soft cheek for complexion dwells. In my love's veins, thou hast too grossly died. That's with a Y, not an I. How cool is that? You've been a lovely audience. I've been William Shakespeare. I'm happy with that.
Sister and Breakout. 2:20, the police operation for Donald Trump's controversial visit to the UK in July cost nearly 18 million. It's emerged today. The third strongest storm in recorded history to hit mainland US has battered northwest Florida, flooding beach towns and snapping trees. And viewers tweeted a range of reactions to Sean Walsh and Katya Jones's apology on It Takes Two. The pair, who are partners on Strictly, appeared on the BBC Two show to address being caught kissing. Who's this?
Hey, hi. This is Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Have you got anything by Chance the Rapper?
Well, maybe later.
Song opening.
I still remember how it was, lost and lonely without a cause, shades of grey on empty blue, hopeless changes I was going through. But then you came and you brought me home, rescued me from all alone, lifted me right out of time, soothed my spirit and you changed my mind. And you got me running and rolling like the sea. And I didn't know how strong love could be. You got me running and rolling like the sea. And I didn't know how strong love could be. So hold me higher day by day, let your sunshine shine my way, let your rainbows fill my sky, take my hand and watch me fly. And you got me running and rolling like the sea. And I didn't know how strong love could be. And you got me running and rolling like the sea. And I didn't know how strong love could be.
That's Gene Cotton and You Got Me Running. That's with no G, by the way. We are, let's have a look. Maybe just under 26 hours until Serious Jocking, by the way. Steve, can you please play me a tune? Good show so far. I'm planting in a garden and I'm hoping it doesn't rain. Thank you. Steve, you're going to give a shout out to the gang in convoy on the way to Cornwall for a short break of eating and drinking gin. 6 adults, 3 dogs. Don't do that till you get there. That's Basil, Duncan and Murphy. Halfway there, dying for a cup of tea. Loving the show. That's from Sue.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. We got two in the front, two in the back, sailing along, and we don't look back. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun.
It's one of those songs you never get fed up with. George Ezra, Shotgun.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the...
Yes.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Steve, there is nothing quite like social media. Hi,
Take two.
this is Jeremy Vine. Steve, there is nothing quite like social media slang.
Yes.
I love my fam. They're goat. TBH, I really hundo P. I don't curve anymore, nor am I salty or skirt. And that's with a U. But let me give you the straight fire. I'm just going to tell you to sip tea. By the way, let me just warn you, some of those are acronyms, which I believe is a village on the East Coast near Felixstowe. Or is it Felix the Cat? Or perhaps it's Chroma. Oh, no, that's Chroma Key. They use it when they do the weather. It's all a bit cloudy. Call me. That was thunder.
Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy with us later. The stars of the Neil Armstrong movie First Man. Louisa Omiland, stand-up comedian. And Dr. Liz O'Riordan, consultant surgeon and co-author of The Complete Guide to Breast Cancer. There's Tim Smith, Janie Lee Grace, Bobby Pryor, Jason Kay, Shojo Saka, and the oldies chosen by Rob Edwards from Beverey in Worcester.
Some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning. You take my cares away. I get so overcomplicate. People tell me to medicate. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. I don't know this fabricated. Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, I gotta keep on breathing. Sometimes it's hard to find my way up into the clouds. Doing it out, they can be so loud. You remind me of a time when things weren't so complicated. All I need is to see your face. Feel my blood running, swear the sky's falling. I don't know this fabricated. Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. And now I keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing.
Oh, that's great. Ariana Grande and Breathing. Steve, can you give a shout out to my gorgeous wife Dawn as it's her birthday and tell her I love her loads and thank you from Malcolm. Pleasure. We're listening live in Vietnam. It's 8:30 p.m. here. Keep those fantastic tunes playing. Missing the UK, but you're making it easier. All the best from Nigel and Elaine. Thank you. Good evening. And this says, listening to the big show on a narrowboat, perfect solution, whilst making new curtains. You've got to say hi to my brilliant wife, Sheila. It was our wedding anniversary yesterday. Tell her I love her very much and always will. That's from Steve Carpenter. Going to bring on my crew soon. Here's Rod Stewart, Look in Her Eyes.
Watch all the pretty girls looking bogishly hot. Right on time, here come all the dudes. They'll work the room and validate their cool. Oh yeah, it's not submission, it's just a look in her eyes. There's no decision, it's just a look in her eyes. The joint is jumping, the DJ's setting them free. Johnny from Brooklyn meets Marion from Queens. They hit it off, he has all the moves. She's fascinated, that leaves him looking for clues. She's not pretending, it's just a look in her eyes. She's not suggesting, it's just a look in her eyes. He leads her by the hand. He says, dance, little sister, dance. Is it one of those nights where the stars and the moon collide? The sun is rising, he says, I'll walk you home. He's got the sweet talk, she's in her comfort zone. He's so smooth, he always gets the girl. But she ain't fooled, her mother taught her well. It's not submission, it's just a look in her eyes. There's no decision, it's just a look in her eyes.
Thursday afternoon at Radio 2, there's Rod, Look in Her Eyes. That's such a good song. He's so brilliant, isn't he?
She's not suggesting, it's just a look in her eyes.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Get ready to go crazy right here.
Nashville, Tennessee is where hundreds of musicians gather for one of the world's biggest annual festivals. And it's all country.
Morgan Evans.
I'll be joined by some of the artists who took the stage at this year's CMA Music Fest. And we'll be looking back on all 4 days at the Music City Capital with a selection of highlights and live sets. Bringing you a taste of today's country.
The CMA Music Festival with Morgan Evans.
Join me tonight from 9 on BBC Radio 2.
Will do, Morgan. Thank you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy with us later. Louisa Omilan, stand-up comedian on tour with her new show all about politics. And Dr. Liz O'Riordan, as I say, consultant surgeon and co-author of The Complete Guide to Breast Cancer. You can email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk through the afternoon, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you.
When we first met, I didn't know for sure we'd be connected, leaving me wanting more and more. Then given time, given so much time, we had a breakthrough. You stole my heart. I'll always love you, yeah. 'Cause it's a once in a lifetime thing. Some people keep on searching but won't find it. You got under my skin, and I'll never get me back. No, 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 no. You got under my skin, and I just can't get enough. No, 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 no. 'Cause it's once in a lifetime. I'll be your ears, someone to listen. I'll be that shoulder for you to lean on, lean on me. I'll be your shadow, go wherever you go. I'll have your back like I've always had. You'll never be alone, I can promise you that. 'Cause it's a once in a lifetime thing. Some people keep on searching but won't find it. You got under my skin, and I'll never get me back. No, 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 no.
Bit of Marvin Gaye, Mercy Me going on in there. Gabrielle, Under My Skin.
And I just can't get enough. No, 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 no. 'Cause it's once in a lifetime. There's no mistaking what we've got, yeah. We can't deny that this is love. Some people wait a lifetime to get what we got. Some people wait a lifetime, yeah, to get what we got. Some people take a lifetime, yeah. You got us no
And now bringing on Janie Grace and Tim Smith. And let's go to Janie straight away for a factoid.
If somehow you found a way to extract all the gold from the bubbling core of the planet, you would be able to cover all of the land in a layer of gold that came up to your knees.
Bubbling core, that's a great expression. If you want to make your kisses count, then they should last at least 6 seconds. Studies show that's how long it takes to establish an emotional link, even if you're on a dance show.
The English word pirate is derived from the Latin term pirata. It means sailor or sea robber. It's also derived from the Greek word piratis, which literally means one who attacks other ships.
And Janie.
The first fish and chip restaurant was opened in 1860.
Back to you, Tim.
Talking of food, do you know what bletted medlars are?
Oh, no.
Is it some kind of seafood, like oysters or whelks or mussels?
What's the expression again?
Bletted medlars.
No,
Is it some
it's not,
kind of
is it?
solder?
Some kind of what?
It's food.
What food? It's a food stuff.
Oh, you didn't say that?
Yes, I did. Why don't you ever listen to anything I say?
Why do you
It's
think
not
I
solder.
Why do you think I started talking about cockles and mussels?
It's a small apple-like fruit, and if you eat it when it's just starting to rot, apparently, it's an old English thing, apparently if you let them just start to rot slightly, they're really lovely and tasty.
So you don't need a soldering iron?
Factoids. Steve Wright in the afternoon on BBC Radio 2.
Come on and hold me, just like you told me. Then show me what I want to know. Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away into the night? I know it ain't right. Tease me. Why don't you please me? Then show me what you came here for. Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away into the night? I know it ain't right. Into the night, baby. Make it tonight. I caught you glancing my way, and I know what you're after. Second chances tonight. Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away into the night? I know it ain't right. Into the night.
Today is International Day of the Girl. Today, Thursday, 11th of October. It's also the 60th anniversary of the launch of Pioneer 1, the first spacecraft launched by NASA. And the world's longest commercial flight ever leaves Singapore for New York today, travelling 10,400 miles for 18 hours and 45 minutes. That's around 4:30 this afternoon, our time. In the football, Scotland play Israel in the UEFA Nations League. The British Masters have started at Walton Heath Golf Club. And it's the World Rowing Coastal Championships in Canada. The Isle of Wight Literary Festival also starts today, and so does the Falmouth Oyster Festival. The pitch final, as in pitching for something, and showcase is tonight in Shoreditch, trendy Shoreditch, where businesses aim to become the pitch champion. And the Police Federation's National Detectives Forum is held in Manchester, with awards for Detective Investigation of the Year and Trainee Detective of the Year. I had no idea they had a thing like that. That's brilliant. Paul Weller plays the Royal Festival Hall in London. That's 2 gigs. I think he's doing one tonight, one tomorrow. And Dawn French, happy birthday, Dawn.
I'm a granny in waiting. Like, I am longing for our kids to start giving us kids.
How old are your
but
kids
apparently
now?
you're not supposed to push them to do it.
No, don't. How old
No,
are
so
your
I'm not pushing them. I've got 2 25-year-olds and a 22-year-old.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
that
That's
right?
what's happened.
This was a while back, an interview we obviously did with Dawn. Here is Janie Lee Grace
The
now.
headline is stand-up desks are better for us. And I've got one of these at home. The problem is I sometimes forget to raise it and I'm sitting down at it, which is not good because it says here that replacing traditional desks with one that can either sit or stand is a great way of improving performance and health. They can be raised or lowered, most of them. And it says workers who use them report improved improvement in work engagement, performance and fatigue. This is some research they've done on health staff in Leicester, published in the British Medical Journal, and they managed to cut their time seated by 90 minutes a day. And that's quite considerable. I think you should do it in here.
Well, I'm not being awkward, but I do think it would be wonderful if they had sofas that go up and down like that. No, I'm absolutely serious.
How would that work? What do you mean, a sofa
the
that goes
idea
up and
isn't
down?
that-
The desk goes up and down, not the chair or the
Yeah, but
sofa.
the idea isn't that you stay seated on it while it's raised. The idea is
but
you get off your little butt, as it were,
No,
and
there
stand.
are no, not necessarily. There are occasions when you need a higher sofa or a.
You've totally missed the point of the piece.
No, I honestly haven't.
You have.
Also, I'd quite like a seat in the bathroom that goes higher.
Oh, for goodness sake. You are literally talking about the opposite of what they're saying.
I'm not.
You are. You're just talking about your bum being elevated. We're talking about you actually getting off it and standing up.
She is right, I'm afraid. You got the wrong end of the stick. On the subject of the bathroom seat, though, do you mean the seat that you sit on, the toilet seat? You'd like that to go up and down?
No, he means
No, wait
in
a
the
minute.
bath.
That's not a bad
That's
idea.
an idea,
Either.
isn't it?
That's a good idea
That
too.
could help considerably.
Former Conservative Prime Minister Sir John Major has criticised the government's key welfare reform, saying it could cause the Tories the same problems as the poll tax in the 1980s. Well, now, comedian Sean Walsh has insisted he's not the person I'm being portrayed as after being caught kissing his Strictly Come Dancing partner, Katya Jones. They were photographed together on a night out, as you know. Let's go to you, Tim. What you got?
Do you wear pyjamas?
No.
I saw this piece
Did
and
you
I
see
so
this?
don't believe it.
No, I don't
Tell
believe
Wright,
it either.
see what
Have
he
you not
says.
seen this? Swapping cotton or polyester pyjamas, if you wear them, for a pair made of wool can help you fall asleep quicker and enjoy a longer and deeper slumber.
How?
Older adults fell asleep up to 15 minutes faster in woolly Jim Jams during this experiment, and young people who wore them enjoyed an additional 7 minutes of sleep compared to those wearing cotton. This coming from the University of Sydney. Apparently, to answer your question, wool regulates your body temperature far better, keeping you in what is known as the thermal comfort zone. Not only do you fall asleep quicker, sleep longer, but you also have a deeper, better quality sleep. I'm sorry,
No,
I don't
get
believe that, because I wore a woolen thing the other day, and I normally wear a t-shirt underneath it, and it was quite warm, so I didn't. After a while, you can't really wear wool next to your skin. It's too hot and slightly irritable as well, I think.
Yeah. Well, you're always irritable, but...
Especially when I wear wool. I know that I won't do it again. No, but it is, though. It's kind of gets a bit itchy.
Itchy.
You imagine lying in it and turning in bed. That's going to annoy you after
if
an
you're
hour.
sleeping outdoors, maybe.
Yeah.
But not if you've got a duvet or whatever.
And Tim, Janie and I are always very concerned about you. You've been your friend for a long time, and I know Janie would agree with me. We don't want anything that chafes your lovely skin.
Thank you.
Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy with us later. Louisa Omiland, stand-up comedian, and Dr. Liz O'Riordan.
Falling into you, baby. Even electricity can't compare to what I feel when I'm with you. Oh, baby, giving up my ghost for you. Now I'm see-through. You give me a feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong. So let me care for you. Ooh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. You know I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. Even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you. And I wanna let you know I'll never let the feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny. All I see is you lately. Wide awake and in my dreams, I see your face so vividly. Don't know what I do. Ooh, baby, if you only saw a friend in me, I'd be bittersweet. You give me a feeling so strong. I know you.
Silk City Dua Lipa, Electricity. It's coming up to 10 to 3 on Radio 2. And Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. Well, first of all, the M9. Now, the accident between 10 at Craigforth and Stirling and junction 9 for Bannockburn. That accident is still there, and we've still got one lane shut towards the M80, so you've still got congestion. M8 on the westbound side at 27 for Paisley. Accident there. Again, one lane is shut. To the M6 on the northbound side, 15 to 16, Stoke-on-Trent. There's a breakdown there. One lane is closed. And on the M6 heading north behind it, 14 to 15, we've got another breakdown between Stafford North and Stoke-on-Trent. And Birmingham, M6 heading south between 6 to 5 at Castle Bromwich. There's a breakdown there. Again, one lane is closed. M1 on the northbound side at 13 to 14 for Milton Keynes. There's a broken down vehicle, so one lane is shut. To Swaffham, the A47. It remains closed between Swaffham, the A1065, and Dereham, the A1075. There is a sign diversion, so give yourself time for that. And the latest on the A6 in Derbyshire at Ulverston, the bypass A6 is still closed with the accident between Rayners Way and the B5010. And then finally, the news about the M4. Now, eastbound M4 remains closed between 14 and 13. That's Hungerford to Chieveley. Westbound has reopened. However, severe delays on the westbound side. Eastbound, they put a diversion in. Back with more, half an hour.
Thank you very much. Tune. Rescue Me, Fontella Bass. Good afternoon. Can you say hello to Ian, Janine and Lucy the dog travelling to a boat show in Scotland in the rain? Tell Ian he is my total rock. I love him loads. That's from Janine. And Steve, you're going to give a shout out to everyone driving to Southampton to join the 80s cruise. Looking forward to a top weekend. Thank you, Cheryl Heath, I think it is, and Paul Smith. And can you give a shout out to Danny and Di Perkins, busy painting their new bungalow in Essex? Many thanks, it says.
Part of National Album Day, Norman Cook tells the story of You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
Whether it's just one kick drum or one snare drum or a drum loop or a whole piece of music or, everything was just a collage of samples. With Rockefeller Skank, I had the Just Brothers, Sliced Tomatoes. But then I remembered there was this one vocal sample, right about now, Welcome to Isle of Dogs, with no other than the Funk Soul Brother, and I chopped it up. Right about now. As soon as I put them together, it's like, that works.
Norman Cook, You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
This is the story of that album, as told by me.
Available to hear by downloading the BBC iPlayer radio app.
We got some more news for you now. The police operation for Donald Trump's controversial visit to the UK in July cost nearly $18 million. It's emerged. The US president's 4-day trip saw nearly 10,000 officers deployed from all over the country with over 26,000 shifts worked. That thing is on tonight. It's called Press, and it's the last one. Tim's been watching it. I've not been watching it.
It's good.
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen
Well,
is...
can't say really, can we?
I can't say no, but I could speculate. I think what's going to happen is they're going to leave it nicely poised, that the kind of argument and the discussion going on between the editor of the tabloid and some of his journalists, and also what they're trying to do or not do on the broadsheet, they'll leave it nicely poised so they can bring it back for another series in about 6 months.
Who's good in it?
Ben Chaplin plays the tabloid journalist. He is fantastic in it. And Charlotte Riley, she plays a journalist on the broadsheet, which is a bit like the Guardian, Independent kind of
and
thing.
Suchet is the owner?
Suchet is the owner, yes.
Yeah.
Bearing an uncanny resemblance to the person he once played, of course, in another drama.
Oh, Maxwell.
A little bit like Maxwell, yeah.
Let's do some anniversaries. So, Janie, who was Ennio Morricone?
Oh, very famous composer, of course. Yeah, amazing stuff.
Italian composer, 1928. Film scores such as A Fistful of Dollars have won him international acclaim. What year was this then? The world's largest steerable radio telescope went into operation at the Jodrell Observatory of the University of Manchester today. What year do you think?
Jodrell Bank, that's Cheshire, as you say. 1953.
No, it was 1957, and that big dish there, those big dishes there, they still get Dave and everything.
Yeah, they get all the channels, obviously.
Art Blakey, who was that, Tim?
He was a jazz performer. I don't know what he played, though.
Well, he was an American jazz drummer, and leader of the Jazz Messengers. I don't know if that's some kind of group.
I think that was a conglomerate of top jazz players.
To promote jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, the death of Leonard Marx. Who was that?
I have no idea.
1961, died.
Writer?
No, he was Chico Marx, piano-playing member of the Marx Brothers comedy team. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were spelling it Marks. Why didn't you say then? That would have been different.
I wanted to throw you.
Well, you did.
Clearly. You're on the big show.
I've been thinking, was it all a different scene in my head? Ooh, you've got powers, you instructed all the demons instead. Ooh, everyone sees a man so tall, so perfect, they said. Yeah, you've got ambition, I thought we'd grow in time, I wasn't prepared. And now am I forgiven? Oh, you look like you're so damn scared. I don't really think you care. You know that our time is through. It's over when I leave, you said. We're never gonna meet again. You played your game, it was all for you. It's all for you. Is it always just standing for a man that can't heal? Ooh, I've got arrows, am I shooting through the sky for you still? Na, na, na. And I've spent a year wondering if I had all of the blame. Oh yeah. And love's a bitter fruit if you choose to remain in your shame. But you couldn't listen, no. You look like you're so damn scared. I don't really think you care. You know that our time is through. It's over when I leave, you said. We're never gonna meet again. You played your game, it was all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Kneeling at your temple, love was.
What are you going to have with your 3 o'clock cup of tea? What you going to have today?
I was foolish.
Digestive?
I was careful, losing
Maybe a cake.
battle.
I fancy a cheeseolette.
I was foolish. No hands, no rush, no touch, no drug, no.
Or a cracker. With the cheese on there, maybe? There's years and years, and all for you. And when we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by Rob Edwards from Beverley, Worcester.
BBC News at 3 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. The parent company of patisserie Valerie has announced it'll be forced to stop trading without an immediate cash injection. The cafe chain's facing a fight for survival after receiving a winding up petition over unpaid taxes. Its shares were suspended yesterday after a black hole was found in its accounts. The firm has more than 2,500 staff. 3 air ambulances have been sent to what's been described as a serious multiple vehicle collision on the M4 motorway. It happened on the eastbound carriageway between Junction 14 for Shefford Woodlands and Junction 13 for Newbury. The area is now being closed. The emergency services say the road is likely to be shut for several hours and motorists are being urged to take alternative routes. 2 crew members of a Russian Soyuz rocket are said to be in a good condition now after they were forced to make an emergency landing. Their craft suffered a problem with a booster rocket shortly after takeoff on a mission to the International Space Station. Russia has suspended future flights while it investigates. Our correspondent Andy Moore says the astronauts are lucky to have escaped injury.
Astronauts that have endured this before talk about a really rough landing. I mean, they're coming in at 8G. That's not supposed to happen. So it can be pretty bad. And some of the astronauts previously, enduring landings like this, have suffered minor injuries. But the astronaut and the cosmonaut, according to NASA, are fine.
The Work and Pension Secretary Esther McVey has defended the government's handling of universal credit after one of her predecessors said the scheme needed an additional £2 billion to operate as planned. Ian Duncan-Smith has urged the Chancellor to use the budget to ensure the most vulnerable benefits claimants are not worse off. But Ms McVey conceded some people would receive less in benefits, as Jonathan Blake reports from Westminster.
There is plenty of criticism for universal credit in its current form, the way it has been rolled out and delayed. And although the government says for many people it is working, now in the areas where it is in place, Esther McVey, the Work and Pension Secretary, admitting now that some people will lose out and will receive less in benefits as a result of the cuts made in the last couple of years.
Prince William has told an international conference on the wildlife trade that future generations would never forgive a failure to act to prevent extinctions. He told delegates in London that urgent action was needed to protect wildlife.
It is heartbreaking to think that by the time my children are in their 20s, elephants, rhinos and tigers might well be extinct in the wild. I, for one, am not willing to look my children in the eye and say that we were the generation that let this happen on our watch. It is time to treat the illegal wildlife trade as the serious organised crime that it is.
The former chairman of Aston Villa Football Club, Sir Doug Ellis, has died at the age of 94. He had 2 spells as chairman of the West Midlands club, one of the most recent running from 1982 to 2006. A minute's silence will be held before Aston Villa's next home game later this month. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. Our next at 4.
Thanks, Jason. Stand by for the oldies.
91 FM. BBC Radio 2. Oh, Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 2.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Couldn't be what everybody needs. I shouldn't let you take me when I'm down, my baby.
later, Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy on with us. It's a pre-recorded interview, one we did recently. It's a good one. All about the movie First Man. Louisa Omiland, stand-up comedian later also, and Dr. Liz O'Riordan. And these are the non-stop oldies chosen by Rob Edwards from Beverley in Worcester.
Notorious. I can read about it. Burns the skin from your eyes. I'll do fine without it. Here's one you don't compromise. Lies come hardly disguised. They didn't need to fight it out, not wild about it. Spare your seedy judgments. Who says that part of our lives? You own the money, you control the witness. I leave you lonely, I don't monkey with the business. You pay the profits to justify your reasons. I heard you promise, but I don't believe it. That's why I did it again. Notorious. Girls will keep the secret. So long the boys making noise. Fools run rings to break up something they'll never destroy. Grand notorious slam. And who really gives a damn for a flaky bandit? Don't ask me to bleed about it. I need this blood to survive. You own the money, you control the witness. I leave you lonely, I don't monkey with my business. You pay the profits to justify your reasons. I heard you promise, but I don't believe it. That's why I done it again. Notorious. Notorious. You own the money, you control the witness. I leave you lonely, don't monkey with my business. You pay the profits to justify your reasons. I heard you promise, but I don't believe it. You own the money, you control the witness. I leave you lonely, don't monkey with the business. You pay the profits to justify your reasons. I heard you promise, but I don't believe it. That's
Notorious. Duran. These oldies chosen by Rob Edwards. Hello, Rob, from Beverley in Worcester. Stephen Team, I'm 48. I live with my partner Tony just outside Worcester, and we spend many a summer's evening walking along the River Severn. Work for a well-known telecommunications company as a capacity manager. My interests include walking, food and drink, particularly wine, travel, reading, pottering around the garden, and of course listening to music. Got a wide-ranging taste in music, but have a particular fondness for the 80s, my formative years and favourite decade. I feel so fortunate to have been around in the 80s. To my mind, music has never been as good since, really. Which is why all of my choices are from those glorious years. If you play my selection, I hope people enjoy the songs as much as I've enjoyed making the choices. So many great memories. Rob Edwards from Beverley. You get yourself an I Chose badge and your tunes played. Now here comes Mr. also from the 80s. Broken Wings.
Baby, don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hands. This time might be the last I fear, unless I make it all too clear. I need you so. that you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. I need you so take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Yeah, baby, it's all I know, that you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. You got to learn to fly, learn to live and love so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up for us and let us in. Yeah, yeah.
They passed me by, all of those great romances. You were, I felt, robbing me of my rightful chances. My picture clear, everything seems so easy, and so I dealt you the blow. One of us had to go. Now it's different, I want you to know. One of us is crying, one of us is lying in a lonely bed, staring at the ceiling, wishing she was somewhere else instead. One of us is lonely, one of us is lonely, waiting for a call. Sorry for herself, feeling stupid, feeling small, wishing she had never left at all. I saw myself as a concealed attraction. I felt you kept me away from the heat and the action. Just like a child, stubborn and misconceiving. That's how I started the show. One of us had to go. Now I've changed and I want you
Just the lyrics in that at the end sounds like she's saying sorry for a selfie. Sorry for a selfie. No? Rob Edwards from Beverley in Worcestershire is picking these non-stop oldies. There's one of us, it's ABBA, and now here comes Ultravox and Vienna on Radio 2's non-stop oldies.
Walked in the cold air, freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in a picture frame, so mystic and soulful. A voice reaching out in a piercing cry, it stays with you until music is weaving. Haunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me.
Still sounds epic. Ultravox, mid-year, of course, Vienna. Oh, it's just brilliant to hear that again. These are the non-stop oldies. Now, Ship of Fools, it's Erasure.
I can
that was a great song. That's a song I'd completely forgotten all about. And you hear that again, you think, oh, that's wonderful. Ship of Fools, Erasure on the non-stop oldies. And there's one more. It's the Bangles, If She Knew What She Wants. Radio 2.
If she knew what she wants, if she knew what she needs, if she knew what she wants, if she knew what she wants, giving it to her, giving it to her. She wants everything, but there's nothing she wants. He's crazy for this girl. If she knew what she wants, giving it to her, giving it to her. I'd say her values are corrupted, but she's open to change. Then one day she's satisfied, and the next I find her crying, and it's nothing she can explain. If she knew what she wants, if she knew what she needs, if she knew what she wants, if she knew what she wants, giving it to her, giving it to her. Some have a style that they work hard to refine, so they walk a crooked line. But she won't understand why anyone would have to try walk a line when they could fly. No sense thinking I could rehabilitate her when she's fine, fine, fine. She's got so many ideas traveling around in her head. She doesn't need nothing from mine.
And those were the oldies. If she knew what she wants, the Bangles rounding off. It's 3:30 now.
Knew what she wants.
And a mixture of heavy showers and sunny spells across the UK with strong blustery winds and a risk of thunder. High of 20 in Norwich. Tonight, clear skies at first before heavy rain moves in to western Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales and southwest by early morning. In the news, the owner of Patisserie Valerie has said that the cafe chain needs an immediate injection of capital to continue trading in its current form. US stocks have opened lower a day after suffering their worst losses in 8 months, as concerns about the trade wars around and higher US bond yields have rattled global investors. And tens of thousands of the UK's poorest householders are disconnecting their own power supply because they cannot afford to top up their meters. And a robot is to be questioned by a panel of MPs in what they're claiming is the first for UK democracy. Regular viewers of Parliament may beg to differ, obviously. Pepper, a culturally-aware robot, was designed to assist with the care of older people. But next Tuesday, she'll be assisting members of the Education Select Committee understand the impact of artificial intelligence. So they've actually got a robot there, and they'll be asking the robot questions along with other people that look after the robot. The committee will also quiz human experts during the session. Well, that's fascinating, isn't it?
Steve, it's Jeremy Vine.
Yes.
Fine. A man goes into the doctor's and says, "Doctor, I keep thinking I've got a strawberry growing out the top of my head." "Ah," says the doctor, "I've got some cream you can put on that." Whoa, that is funny. Sometimes I'm funnier than Boris Johnson. Why? I don't know about that. Call me.
Please say get better pumpkin. That's for Katie Sharp, who's working while I get gorgeous in the gym, says Simon. This is a tweet and it says, Steve, it's from Nottle Philip. Can you say hi to my wife Alice and Nottle? We're travelling back to Plymouth from Birmingham after seeing Jeff Lynne last night. He was fantastic, still got it and all of that. And that's to Alison. Love the show as always, keeping us going on the afternoon shift. Can you give us a shout out to the team at Premier Sports in Horsham? Busy getting the club's sports kit ready for the weekend. That's Paul and the crew. Steve just got off the chopper after 2 weeks in the North Sea off Norwich. Always listening to your show on my 300-mile drive back to Swansea. And my beautiful wife Gemma and children Ruby, Faith and little Jude, say hello to them. You've done that. And just an update on the weather. I texted you yesterday, Steve, in the sunshine. And also I was wearing shorts and a T-shirt. Today it's horizontal rain and howling winds, but I'm still laying roof slates in Hereford. What a difference a day makes. Thank you, Dave. All right, Dave, here's Bobby. What you got?
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the latest on the A83, the Rest and Be Thankful route. It is still closed with the landslip at the Letgoyle Head turn-off. Just to let you know what they're doing now, because the engineers did an assessment yesterday, they will have to break 75-tonne boulders up into small pieces to reduce the risk. So it is still closed. There is a sign diversion, but that's the reason why it's still closed. Diversion route's still 60 miles long, by the way. The M9, we had 2 lanes closed, 10 to 9, up towards Bannockburn earlier, following an accident. They left a lane closed for recovery, but it's all clear now. A56 north of Burnley, at Colne, the Skipton Road is blocked completely still with this accident at the Regent Avenue. So if heading between Colne and Farridge, you've got the closure in. The Woodhead Pass, just getting some calls about the A628. Thank you for these. Because of the roadworks and the temporary traffic lights, you've got some queues between the Dunford Bridge turn-off and the Flouch roundabout, but it is just because of the temporary traffic lights, I'm told. M6 on the northbound side, 15 to 16, another breakdown. One lane is shut. A47 at Swaffham, still closed with this accident. So it's closed between Swaffham and Dereham, between the A1065, the Castleacre Road, and the A1075. Again, there's a sign diversion for you. Give yourself time for that. The A6, the Ulverston bypass, is still closed both ways outside Derby. So there's an accident between the B5010 and Rayners Way. So between the Thurston roundabout and the junction with the Blue Jay pub, that's where the closure's in. And finally, the latest on the M4. It remains closed eastbound, 14 to 13, following this earlier accident between Hungerford and Chieveley. Westbound is open, but you've still got big queues. If you're in the trap traffic eastbound, just to let you know, they're going to have to turn you round. They can't get you past the accident. So if you're in that trap traffic, just be aware that the accident is just past junction 14 eastbound. So you've got a big queue behind you. It's going to take some time. Diversion includes the A338 and the A4 and the A34. It's not going to open anytime soon. So if you're using those routes this afternoon, be prepared for extra traffic. Back with more in half an hour.
Tal, we got 2 big-time movie stars on soon. Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy, the stars of the Neil Armstrong movie First Man, one we did recently. Joe and Simon today at 5. Joe and Simon are joined by Rod Gilbert. Back together again. Plus, there's another End of Days, a new confession, and more life hacks. That's after 5. Thank you.
Never seem to mend. I'm reaching out for a friend. People walking in the sun, lost in fear.
22 minutes to 4. The Coral, reaching out for a friend. Now let's go to the moon. We got the stars here of two of the most acclaimed and talked about productions of recent years, which together show our continued love for the big screen and our newfound love for streaming TV drama. That's a very interesting intro, isn't it?
Very well written.
I like that,
Very
yeah.
well written.
Ryan, of course, this is Ryan Gosling. Ryan, of course, played Sebastian Wilder in the Oscar and Golden Globe winning La La Land, and Claire has just come to the end of her 2 seasons as Princess Elizabeth and then the Queen in The Crown, for which she won a Golden Globe and 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. It's Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy to talk about First Man. What do you think? First of all, Ryan, what do you think of that brilliant intro? I didn't write it, but did you enjoy it?
Well, I learned a lot. I learned that my character in La La Land had a last name.
Did you not know?
I didn't know.
That was a brilliant film, by the way. And this is a brilliant
Well,
film.
I have a
Can
sense of closure now.
Yeah.
I never felt
How
finished.
come you didn't
until
know and you
just now.
did?
Thank you.
It was probably on the script, but you were too busy learning it, right?
Yeah, I heard it was a great script.
Yeah. This is all about Neil Armstrong. It's about Apollo 11. It's about the lead up. It's about the time. It's a very, very moving film. First of all, how did you get involved and why was it something that you wanted to do?
It was actually how I met Damien Chazelle, the director. He wanted to meet about this, but he had a musical to make first. So we ended up talking more about Gene Kelly at the time than Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of glad that it happened that way because Neil and Janet's story is so incredible and layered, and it was great to have that amount of time while we were shooting La La Land to sort of just start doing research because there was a lot to learn.
Truthfully, both of you are too young to remember, I would have thought, right?
I think you just take it for granted, don't you, that that's what happened and that space flight was something that we did and that Neil Armstrong was a name as opposed to a person, really, to me. So it was amazing to go back and kind of look at the lives of these people and just where they lived and who they were friends with and who they were before this kind of crazy thing happened to them.
We should point out that you play Neil's wife. You play Neil, of course. What was their relationship like, in your view? What was the nature of their relationship, do you think, Ryan?
Well, I was surprised to learn just how much loss they had experienced before these missions even began, and the extraordinary amount of grief that they were enduring during the course of these missions. They were fiercely private people, but very much a team. And I thought Damien's choice to focus on their personal story, the personal aspects of their relationship and the emotional journey that they were on throughout this sort of unfathomable achievement was a really inspired choice.
Because the film is kind of bookended, isn't it, by that loss. I mean, they lost a child, and we see that early on in the film, and then we see a reference back to that when Neil Armstrong's walking on the moon, don't we?
Does anyone have anything else?
Yeah. Neil, I was sorry to hear about your daughter.
I'm sorry, is there a question?
What I mean is, do you think it will have an effect?
I think it would be unreasonable to assume that it wouldn't have some effect.
How difficult was it to play him? Because he seemed to be a very stoical, reserved character.
It was a great challenge, but also a big responsibility. I've never had more help in my life on a role. Everyone that knew Neil, first of all, his sons were very involved. Janet, who Claire plays, who sadly passed away recently, was involved, and I had an opportunity to meet her, Neil's sister June, his childhood friends, co-workers, everyone sort of wanting to help in any way they could to provide some context to him and to Janet, because very little is known about them. And so without that help, I couldn't have done it, and it was like bolstering to have all these people share their stories.
Do you think in the movie, anyway, that Janet, his wife, as played by you, Claire, was supportive?
She was there, and just by virtue of being there, I think she was supportive. I think the wives weren't actively involved by NASA in any way. They were seen as a hindrance rather than a help. And they had one role, which was not to criticise NASA at the time, but was to just sort of sit there, look pretty, and keep the household going. But none of them were that simplistic. None of them were one-dimensional. They were all living their own lives as well, which is what the film sort of goes into, really.
All right, let's have another clip, and then we'll come back and talk to Ryan and Claire some more. It's Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy, everybody. Here's the clip.
He's okay, Jan.
I need you to go home.
Fine. Turn the box back on.
I'll see what I can
Now,
do.
turn the box back on, now. I've got a dozen cameras on my front lawn, Deke. Do you want me telling them what's going on?
Jan, you have to trust us. We've got this under control.
No, you don't. All these protocols and procedures to make it seem like you have it under control. But you're a bunch of boys making models out of balsa wood. You don't have anything under control.
Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on, play on, play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song all night long. Oh, all night long. Yes, all night long. Yeah, all night long. Yeah, once you get started, you can't sit down. Join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join our party, see how we play. Sambolite se demonia. Yeah, jumbo, jumbo, way to party, oh, we going. Oh, jumbo la, somebody can set the moja. Yeah, jumbo, jumbo. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a party, yeah. All night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night long. Everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Yeah, I said, everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good, feel good.
Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy are returning with us now, the stars of the Neil Armstrong movie First Man. So, Ryan, where'd you get that spaceship from?
Etsy? Or
eBay.
eBay, yeah.
eBay?
You can get anything on eBay.
It's amazing. I mean, it's a recreation, or it's a part of the original, or not?
There was an incredible amount of work that went into recreating these capsules with great detail. The film starts in the X-15, and it moves on to the Gemini 8 capsule and then the Apollo 11 capsule as well. But not only those capsules, but the Armstrongs' home, both their home in Houston and their cabin in Juniper Hills was recreated to sort of scale.
Yeah.
It was extraordinary.
And the thing in training where they fling you around in all directions.
The multi-axis trainer.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was obviously recreated as well. Did you actually get to go in that, Ryan? And
Get to? I had to go in that.
Yes, but did you actually do the spinning around?
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
He's not going to blow his own trumpet, but he did the whole thing.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
did you pass out? Were you sick?
No. I don't remember much.
I thought the whole thing was really well created at the time. And you, Claire, what were you wearing? I mean, what was that? No, come on. What was that hairstyle?
Did you not talk about my hair?
Well, I sometimes think it's okay to do your hair without a mirror.
No, listen, it was a very accurate portrayal of the time. They didn't have GHD hair straighteners, and if I was living in that time, my hair would have been 4 times the size. So we changed it to be appropriate for the film.
Yeah.
And I wore a lot of slacks.
Did they have scissors in those days?
Listen,
I think they did.
It was just done with flint.
I thought the guys looked cool though. Some of the stuff the guys wore, that was fantastic.
Listen, don't.
I liked your hair, Claire.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
I miss it. In fact, can I have it now?
You can. It's
Thank
just
you.
the fringe, really.
Yeah, that was a wig.
No, of course it wasn't a wig. Why would anybody
wear a wig like that?
It was my own hair.
Really? Well, so it's grown out nice,
I'm
isn't it?
so glad that's what you've taken away from my performance was my
Well,
hair.
no, I was just going to say that it's a brilliant performance from both of you and all of the players. I mean, everybody was just great in it. To a certain
Don't
extent.
try and walk that hair thing back. You can't land this thing now.
Yes, I can. But I've only got 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And what about the technicals? You had to learn a lot of technicals, right?
Yes, there was so much attention was paid to the technical aspect of the film. First of all, I think that's why Neil sort of approved Jim Henson to write the book, because he was an academic and was going to take a more technical approach to Neil's story. And I also think that's why his family was, I can't speak for them, but Damien had a similar approach. He sort of felt like, I think, the more you understand about just how limited the technology they were working with, how dangerous these missions really were, to reveal this gilded image of that this was a predestined success, that this was always going to work. It could have gone wrong at any second. And when you understand the technical aspects of how they achieved it, it makes the achievement even more extraordinary.
Neil, if it does turn out, you'll go down in history. What kind of thoughts do you have about that when the thought hits you? Gosh, suppose that flight successful?
We're planning on that flight being successful.
I just meant how you feel about being a part of history.
I think I can shed some light here. It's a responsibility, but it's exciting to be the first. Even my wife is excited. She keeps slipping jewelry into my PPK.
You're planning on taking some of her jewelry to the moon, Buzz?
Sure.
Neil, will you take anything?
If I had a choice, I'd take more fuel.
Was it an enjoyable experience? Did you have some fun doing it as well? Because, I mean, it's a quite serious film, but, you know, there's some fun times making it.
I had a lovely time, but I didn't go to space, so I just had a lovely time at home.
Yeah.
This was an incredible experience. Just everyone involved, and from getting to know Neil's family to getting the opportunity to go to NASA, which was mind-bending, and working with Claire and Damien and everyone involved, it was just incredible.
You can see Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy in First Man. It's in cinemas from this Friday, rated 12A. You must go and see this film. It's a smashing film.
Exciting.
And we're not just saying that because you're here either. Right? No, we're not. Ryan and Claire, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
To mind a silver screen and all its sad goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. You should have known better to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
Michael, Careless Whisper, coming round to 5 to 4. Can you give a shout out to my hard-working hubby, Tim Carman? He's busy at his business welding while I'm at home enjoying a 9-month career break, passing the time making Christmas cards from Alison and Dixie the dog. And Steve, can you give a shout out to Debbie and Lynn, travelling to Windsor for Princess Eugenie's wedding, to Jack tomorrow. And, well, here's the thing, you know, they no need to have a disco. The wedding will all be over by about, well, you know, something like 2 o'clock, something like that. Starts at 11, a few bits and bobs after. But then, of course, they'll be ready for the serious jocking at 4:15. So no need to book anybody. Just, I'll handle all that for you. Yes, Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, A83, rest and be thankful. The Loch Goyle Head turn-off still closed because of the landslip. Diversion in place 60 miles long. A56 at Colne, the Skipton Road is still closed completely at Regent Avenue following the earlier accident. The M6 heading north, 15 to 16 past Stoke-on-Trent turns north and south. We've got that breakdown. It's actually just been cleared, but you've still got a little bit of slow traffic, but it's not too bad. A6, the Ulverston bypass. Northbound only now closed between the B50 10 and the Rainers Way following that earlier accident. A47 at Swaffham still closed to Dereham, so it's shut both ways between the A1065 and the A1075. M1 southbound at 8 for Hemel Hempstead. We've got a broken down lorry. They've closed a lane for safety even though it's on the side of the road. And finally, M4 eastbound remains closed 14 to 13. Hungerford to Cheviot Newbury. Big diversion route. They are still turning around traffic. This is not going to open anytime soon. Back with another one for you in half an hour.
Last play of this for another year.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walked on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune, and I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, all care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Don't worry, I'll dig it out again for you in the spring. It's Seals and Crofts. And this is The Big Show. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon. Coming up in the Showbiz Cuts, Viola Davis, director Steve McQueen and Michelle Rodriguez. There's Tim, there's Janie, there's Bobby, there's Jason, there's Showjo on Sport. Our guest Dr. Liz Reardon and Louisa Omilan too. BBC Radio 2 online, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
And with the BBC News at 4 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. The crew of a rocket heading for the International Space Station is said to be safe and well now after being forced to make an emergency landing in Kazakhstan. The Russian Soyuz craft suffered a problem with a booster rocket shortly after takeoff. David Whitehouse, who's an astronomer, explains what the impact of this on other space missions could be.
Soyuz at the moment is the only way to get astronauts up to the space station since the space station was space shuttle was retired, and the commercial Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos capsules which are being built aren't ready yet. So there are 3 crew up there on the space station, and at the moment they don't know if they're going to be joined by a replacement crew.
The owner of Patisserie Valerie has said that without an immediate injection of cash, the cafe chain could force to cease trading. Yesterday, the company revealed that they'd uncovered significant accounting irregularities, some of which could have been fraudulent. The firm employs more than 2,500 people. The Work and Pension Secretary Esther McVey has insisted that universal credit is working much better than the old system, following criticism of the scheme by 2 former Prime Ministers. Sir John Major and Gordon Brown have warned that low-income families could be made worse off as changes are introduced across the UK. The Labour MP Debbie Abrahams is also calling for a change.
I am hopeful that with a bit of pressure, these regulations will be pulled, and it'll give us a chance to manage what is effectively having such a devastating impact on so many people. There's £24 million already in rent arrears from people already on universal credit. It's got to stop.
The Foreign Secretary said he's very worried about the fate of a British student detained in the United Arab Emirates without charge for the past 5 months. Jeremy Hunt has spoken to Emirati officials about the case. Matthew Hedges' wife is said to be concerned about his well-being. Fiona Trott has more details.
We have information from his wife, Daniela Tejada. She reportedly has said that she's extremely worried about his mental health, and she says that she just wants him to come home safely and come home as quickly as possible.
The British couple killed in flash flooding in Mallorca were from Moffat in the south of Scotland. They've been named as Anthony and Delia Green. The Scottish Secretary, David Mundell, who's their local MP, said he was deeply saddened to learn of their deaths. 3 people have been seriously injured in a collision involving a minibus and a lorry on the M4 near Hungerford in Berkshire. The crash happened on the eastbound carriageway between junction 13 and 14, causing long tailbacks. It's been announced that doctors will be able to prescribe cannabis products to patients from next month. The Home Secretary Sajid Javid says the new rule will apply to England, Scotland and Wales. It comes after several high-profile cases whose medical conditions appeared to be helped by cannabis oil. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Next at 5.
Thank you, Jason. With the sport, here's Shojo.
Thank you, Steve. Good afternoon. The former Aston Villa chairman, Sir Doug Ellis, has died at the age of 94. Ellis had 2 spells as chairman of the West Midlands club, which he sold in 2006. Elsewhere, Tottenham defender Thomas Vertonghen will be out until December. That's due to a hamstring injury. The Wigan Warriors in England Rugby League star Zach Hardacre has pleaded guilty to drink driving. Leeds Magistrates Court heard he attempted to avoid police officers by taking his car down a cul-de-sac and running away on foot. He's been banned from driving for 20 months and fined just over £1,800. Englishman Matt Wallace is the clubhouse leader at the British Masters Golf at Walton Heath in Surrey. He carded a first-round 67 to come in at 5 under par, 1 shot ahead of the field. And the Australia batsman Usman Khawaja spent almost 9 hours at the crease to help his country salvage an unlikely draw in the first test against Pakistan in Dubai. Khawaja scored 141, having already made 85 in the first innings of the match.
Thank you very much.
Looking So much to give you, this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let them say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. And all that I want to do is hold you forever, forever and ever.
Now, in the social media this afternoon, Michelle Obama is trending on Twitter following her announcement of the launch of the Global Girls Alliance. James tweets, Michelle Obama, class, dignity, warmth, compassion, grace and intelligence. And Ryan tweets, Michelle Obama, thank you. Kanye West is about to have lunch with President Trump. They're about 5 hours behind there in Washington in the next hour or so. It's Kanye's first visit to the White House, and he'll be there along with Kid Rock to watch the president sign a major bill which will change music licensing and royalty payments in America. He'll also discuss prison reform, manufacturing and violence in his hometown of Chicago. Don't know what they're having for lunch. Might have Mackie D's, I guess. Maybe fillet of fish, chicken McNuggets, McFlurry for afters. Will Smith has shared the first poster of the live-action version of Aladdin on his Instagram. It's the gold magic lamp with the words "Choose Wisely" written underneath. Will's going to be playing the genie in the Disney remake, Shining, Shimmering, Splendid, which will be released in cinemas on the 24th of May next year. And what else? As we mentioned yesterday, the BFI London Film Festival opened last night with the heist movie Widows. And the stars were on the red carpet. I've seen this movie, by the way. It's just so good. It's adapted from the 1980s TV series, and the themes of gender, race, politics and crime all come up. Viola Davis has the lead role of Veronica, and she says it'd be weird not to address those things.
It's set in Chicago. It would have been disingenuous to not address all those issues because it's coursing through every fiber of American culture. So it should be a part of our storytelling. To sort of sweep it under the rug would be sort of filtering it in a way.
Widows is directed by Steve McQueen, who won an Oscar and a BAFTA for 12 Years a Slave. Steve's blown away away by Viola.
Well, she's iconic. I mean, she's like Greta Garbo. She's like Betty Davis. She's like Katharine Hepburn. You know, when people are saying about this picture, oh, great, they're making movies with female leads. In the 30s, 40s, and 50s, they used to do it all the time. These were icons. Why aren't they doing it anymore? I don't know, but I'm just very grateful that I met Viola, who is that kind of level of actress.
Brilliant. It also stars Michelle Rodriguez, and she loved working with Steve too.
It's about his ability to find the humanity in a story and consolidate that humanity in this storytelling. So for me, it's a learning experience. I felt like I was at school every day, and I'm surrounded by monsters of talent.
And we'll have Viola Davis on the show next month to talk about that very same film.
Are you drunk enough now to judge what I'm doing? Are you high enough to excuse that I'm ruined? 'Cause I'm ruined. Is it late enough for you to come and stay over? 'Cause we're free to love, so tease me. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. Tonight.
You acting tonight?
Is it loud enough? 'Cause my body is calling for you, calling for you. I need someone to do the things that I do. I'm healing on, energy's taking control. I'm speeding up, my heartbeat's dancing alone. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. Tonight.
You acting tonight?
'Cause I need a green light, day and night, say that you're mine. 'Cause I need your green light, day and night, say that you're mine. Say that you're mine. Say that you're mine. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
Hey, Steve and team, yeah? Can you please give a big shout out to my wonderful girlfriend, Erica? I love her lots. Up the Rams, that's Adam. Love your show. Thank you very much. Let's have a look here. We listen to it every day. We work at Type Wright in Warren Point, Northern Ireland, and you really brighten up our afternoons. It's my 50th on Monday, and I'll spend it in New York. Can I get a shout out for the rest of the office? Fiona, Michael, Rachel, and Jim, you got it?
When you've got kids starting at uni, you get lots of weird texts. Can I post you my laundry? How much is tattoo removal? But one text you don't want to get is about their TV licence. Make sure they're covered by one to watch or record live TV programmes on any channel or device, or to download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer. Because if they get a fine, you'll be the first to hear about it. Mum, got some bad news. Make uni less of a worry. Get them to check the facts at tvl.co.uk/uni.
Thank you. Here we now returning with Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith for some more factoids. Here's Tim.
I'd like to do one of my factoids about places in the UK. Is that all right with you?
Oh, I love it.
Huddersfield. Huddersfield is literally the home of rugby league. When rugby union and rugby league split and went their own separate ways, it started in Huddersfield. It's the home of one of the rarest cars in the world. After World War I, factories in Huddersfield built the LSD three-wheel car. It is officially the rarest car in the world. Famous people from Huddersfield, former Prime Minister Harold Wilson, of course, James Mason, the actor, and Jodie Whittaker, the latest Doctor Who.
Oh, brilliant. Here's Janie Lee Grace.
Around 80,000 umbrellas are expected to be lost every single year on the London Underground.
Probably in a day.
Factoids.
Now, speaking next to Dr. Liz O'Riordan, consultant surgeon and co-author of the Complete Guide to Breast Cancer.
With you last night, instead of going down to find trouble, that's just trouble. I think I run away sometimes whenever I get too vulnerable. That's not your fault. See, I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me now. I wish, oh, wish, oh, wish, oh, wish I wish, oh, wish, oh, wish, oh, wish I. And every time it gets too real, and every time I feel like sabotaging, I start running. And every time I push away, I really wanna say that I'm sorry, but I say nothing. I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me now. I wish, oh, wish, oh, wish, oh, wish I wish, oh, wish, oh, wish, oh, wish I wanna stay with you till the morning. I wanna lay with you through the sunrise. I wanna show you that you're my only. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna stay with you till the morning. I wanna lay with you through the sunrise, through the sunrise. Oh, heaven knows I'm trying. I wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Wish that I can let you love. Wish that I can let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I can let you love.
Dr. Liz O'Riordan is with us today. And I think just tell you a little bit about Liz. Oh, first of all, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent. Liz O'Riordan is a consultant oncoplastic surgeon who blogs about her experiences as a doctor and patient, and has written articles for the Huffington Post, Macmillan, The Pool and Grazia. Dr. Liz O'Riordan is not only an outstanding consultant breast cancer surgeon, but she's also experienced breast cancer firsthand. And along with Professor Tricia Greenhalgh, an academic GP, has written the Complete Guide to Breast Cancer, How to Feel Empowered and Take Control. Wow, it's a heavy subject, and most of us have experienced somebody with cancer and perhaps with breast cancer, and that's the rub, isn't it, really?
It is, and no one knows what to do, what to say when someone's diagnosed with cancer. And as a doctor, I didn't realise how much information my patients needed. The first thing Trish and I did was go on Google. And I have degrees in breast cancer. I thought I knew everything. And it's just getting that patient experience from others and learning actually what you need to do to help yourself.
Yeah, and I think it's great in the book that you go into great detail about all these different aspects, because one of the things that I know friends have said to me is that they get the diagnosis and then they become a number. And your first chapter is joining the cancer club, as you call it. So what more can be done to help people get that sense of, I'm still me?
I think a lot of it for me and for Trish was finding others through social media, because I didn't meet another patient throughout my whole journey of chemoradiotherapy, and it's connecting with other patients thinking, I'm not the only one who thinks like that. Where do you get support? How do you cope? And the book is the way of getting all that information in one place.
Why do some people get more extreme versions? Why do some people survive? Why do some people not survive? How many different kinds of breast cancer are there?
Breast cancer is actually quite complicated. There are 2 types of breast cancer which come from the different cells in the breast. So there are the milk ducts that take milk to the nipple to feed a baby, and then there's the lobules, which are like the meat of the breast that produce the milk.
Yeah.
But apart from that, you have hormones. So breast cancers can be sensitive to the 2 female sex hormones, which are estrogen and progesterone. There's also a third receptor called HER2 or Herceptin. Generally, cancers which aren't sensitive to any of them are called triple negative, which is what Rachel Bland had, the You, Me and Big C podcast presenter who died recently.
Yeah. We spoke to her.
They generally don't respond to treatments as well as the hormone-sensitive people, and there are less options for them. We know that breast cancers can come back 10 or 20 years down the line, and there's no right or wrong. We don't know why.
So this is a stupid question, okay?
No.
How much can you tell from the initial viewing, if you like?
Nothing.
Or nothing at all. But some are non-malignant. Can you tell if it's that or
So,
if it is cancer?
Generally, mammograms and ultrasounds are very good at saying that looks like a cancer or that doesn't look like anything. But we still need tissue, so we pop a needle into the lump to take a biopsy, and that tells us exactly what it is. And from that biopsy, we then determine what hormones is sensitive, whether women need chemotherapy, what surgery they need.
You're a surgeon, and as Steve said, you've been a patient.
Yeah, twice.
How has your perception of the disease, how has that changed?
I thought I knew what it was like to have breast cancer because I've been treating women for years, and I suddenly had every treatment I give my patients. I started chemo within a week, I had a reconstruction, I had radiotherapy, and I realised I had no idea what it's like to decide whether you want to lose your breast and have a reconstruction, but actually it's a survivorship. When I say as a doctor, hello, goodbye, see you in a year, you're suddenly left thinking, is that a cough or a cough? What do I worry about? And then when my cancer came back locally in May this year, you're suddenly thinking, well, how long do I have?
We should really talk about the book. It's designed to empower you during your breast cancer treatment. It covers simple explanations of every breast cancer treatment, coping with the emotional burden of breast cancer, a frank advice about sex and relationships, staying healthy during and after treatment, dealing with the fear of recurrence, and living with secondary breast cancer. That's a thing, isn't it? Living with the fear of recurrence. And you said you had a recurrence yourself quite early.
Yeah.
That's quite frightening for people listening, isn't it? To think, okay, even in 20 years it might come back.
It is, and I think a lot of doctors don't know when to tell patients it might come back because you don't want to bring it up, and patients don't know what to look out for. And what we wanted to do in the book is tell patients what are worrying signs and symptoms, because it's up to you to police yourself. But we call it scanxiety, when you go for your yearly mammogram waiting for that letter to come back. And it does get easier in time, but I just think we want people to be aware it can come back regardless of what you do, what you eat, and you need to know what to look out for.
But are there any, you say regardless of what you eat or whatever, but are there any lifestyle changes that you do recommend, either preventatively for everyone or once you've been through it?
What would they be?
So we know that being overweight and not exercising can increase the risk of you getting breast cancer and the risk of it coming back. However, I was a fit, healthy triathlete, Trish was a vegetarian, we both got breast cancer. Although 30 women a day die of breast cancer in the UK, the biggest killer is actually heart disease. So actually being fit and healthy and exercising can improve your overall survival of life rather than breast cancer itself.
So is it completely arbitrary who gets it?
The biggest risks of getting breast cancer are being a woman and getting older. Sadly, men still get it too. Only about 5% of breast cancers are due to the gene, the BRCA gene that Angelina Jolie
So there's
had.
no genetic...
There's a small
or very
genetic
rare.
chance, but it's only about 5% of the total cases.
Yeah. Well, listen, what an interesting thing and what a fantastic book. Liz, thank you very much. The Complete Guide to Breast Cancer, How to Feel Empowered and Take Control by Dr. Liz O'Riordan and Professor Tricia Greenhalgh is out now in paperback. And we give you a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. BBC Radio 2, now it's 4:26. Host clears throat. Joe and Simon on the air at 5. Joe and Simon are joined by Rod Gilbert. Bob Harris Country at 8. CMA Music Festival, new series, 1 of 4. Country star Morgan Evans introduces highlights from the first night of the CMA Music Fest in Nashville, with music and chat from Jason Aldean, Darius Rucker, Kane Brown, Carly Pierce, Dan and Shay, who are brilliant, and the star of the Nashville television series, Charles Eston. Angela Scanlon sits in for Sarah Cox, and I think it's midnight, so Jay Borge. Oh, we like this. Can we sing along? Come on then.
Sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. I open up the paper. There's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head. There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection. And I'm trying not to notice that she's hitching up her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet. Oh, this rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral.
Tom's Diner. Suzanne Vega, DNA, loving it. 4:30 in Great Britain. What is it now?
Steve, I'm loving the programme today. It's Jeremy Vine here. Your programme, it's part of the fabric of society. Like nylon, but with a wrinkled finish. There's still some confusion about how to reach me. You might want to write this down.
Okay, all right.
Jeremy Vine at compostiblecarrierbag.org. I invented the polo mint, but it was the whole first day, and I put the mint round it.com. At Drake, no, not Sir Francis Drake. Drake, God's plan. Oh, look, there's Wonder Woman dressed in big winter overcoat. That's not right. Don't bother with the 12. Do make contact. Always love to hear your points of view. Not as good as when I did it.
When I sit down writing those, sometimes I think I might be mad. Yeah, thanks. Here's Bobby.
I think A83, rest and be thankful, still closed with the landslip at the Lochgall Head turn-off. So the engineers are still working on that. There is a diversion 60 miles long, still in place both ways. Mary Hill in Glasgow, the A81 route following that building fire, which is obviously now out. Just to let you know, there's a contraflow in there. So if that's your usual route, because the fire was put out this morning, just give yourself extra time if you use the A81. A56 at Colne, the Skipton Road has reopened following that earlier accident. So if you're heading towards the Regent Avenue between Colne and Foulridge, it is now open, but still a little bit slow if you're heading through. A5 westbound at Shenstone, the Walsall Road is partially blocked. There's an accident between the M6 Tollet Junction T5 and Muckley Corner, so you've got one lane closed there. Police are directing traffic, so take care. A38 at Stoke Heath, the Redditch Road is closed completely. Incident between Hanbury Road and the B4091, so it's between the Hanbury Turn Pub and the island by Heathbrook House. So just to let you know, that is completely closed if you're heading through. The A6 Alveston Bypass northbound is still closed with the accident at Rayners Way towards the B5010. And then we've got the A47 and Swaffham still shut between Swaffham and Dereham. So it's closed between the A1065, the Castle Acre Road, and the A1075. Again, there is a sign diversion. M1 heading south, watch for the queues towards Junction 8 for Hemel Hempstead. A lorry broke down there. And the M25, now anti-clockwise, at the bottom, 3 to 2 towards the A2, there's an accident. So one lane shut, so you've got bigger queues towards the Dartford Tunnel. And the latest on the M4 closure, it remains closed eastbound 14 to 13, so London-bound Hungerford to Newbury, we've got it closed completely. Diversion's gone in, they are still turning around trap traffic. That diversion route, by the way, for your regular route, A4, A34 and the A338, so if you usually use those routes, it's going to be extra busy with all that motorway traffic using that, because it can't use the eastbound M4. Back with more, 25 minutes.
Understood. Thank you very much, Bobby. Louisa Omilan, brilliant comedian, with us soon.
The Big Show. Steve Wright in the afternoon. Got
this way. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Now we got 23 to 5. Tomorrow morning, Vanessa Feltz, of course, at 5. Chris Evans tomorrow morning is joined by Doctor Who star Jodie Whittaker, former international cricketer Shane Warne, actors Rosamund Pike and Michaela Coel, and there's live music from Backstreet Boys. That's tomorrow morning with Chris. Then it's Ken Bruce. Actress and TV presenter Denise Welch picks her final tracks of her years. Then Jeremy Vine, and then us. And tomorrow, of course, serious jocking, no G. Ed Sheeran once auditioned for the ITV series Britannia High. Now, here's Janie Lee Grace.
The Book of Esther in the Bible is the only book that doesn't mention the name of God.
And Tim.
Mount Everest is a foot higher today than it was a century ago, and it may be growing at an accelerating rate.
Back to you, Janie.
The Beatles originally called themselves the Blackjacks, and then, what was the next one? Remember?
The Silver Beatles. No, the Quarrymen.
Quarrymen, yeah. A cow can't vomit. Here's Tim.
The Chinese invented paper money.
Factoids. Welcome to the show.
Joe Wiley.
We have tea, we have biscuits, we are on fire.
And Simon Mayo.
Tea and 3 biscuits. We're a cheap date, basically.
Absolutely.
Weekdays from 5.
Live music time. Katie Tunstall and the band. Hello. We have tonight brand new music from Mumford & Sons. Hello. Nice to see you after all the time.
What have you done today to make you feel stylish? My problem is I work opposite Joe Wiley, who's always effortlessly stylish. You know what?
Because I like to shop.
Simon and Joe, I've had my hair shaved off and I'm wearing a bandana. Really, that just makes you a pirate. That doesn't make you stylish.
I think it's a bandana. It's not a bandana.
Who says?
Otherwise the kids will laugh for you.
As if that's going to change.
Fashion police say.
Steve Wright in the afternoon on BBC Radio 2.
I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand but it's cold. You pull away again and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes on the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the colour draining from my face. And my friend said, I know you love her but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let her go, it'll be alright. So I still look back at all the messages you'd sent. And I know it wasn't right, but it was messing with my head. And everything deleted like the past, yeah, it was gone. And when I touched your face, I could tell you're moving on. But it's not the fact that you kissed him yesterday. It's the feeling of betrayal that I just can't seem to shake. And everything I know tells me that I should walk away, but I just wanna stay. And my friend said, I know you love her but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let her go, it'll be okay. It's gonna hurt for a bit of time. So bottoms up, let's forget tonight. You find another and you'll be just fine. Let her go. Nothing heals the past like time, and they can't steal the love you're born to find. But nothing heals the past like time, and they can't steal the love you're born to find. I know you love her but it's over, mate. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let her go, it'll be okay. It's gonna hurt for a bit of time. So bottoms up, let's forget tonight. You find another and you'll be just fine. Let her go, it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
next.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Louisa Omilad is with us, and it's very exciting. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted. Who's that?
That's Bernie. She's Bernie's mountain dog. She's 1 year old, and
Is she only one?
She's only one.
She's huge.
Yeah, she's 54 kilograms, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How big will she be? Because she's the size of a small pony already.
She's the size of a... She might get a few kilograms bigger. So Bernie comes up to... When she's sat down, her head will be by my hip. But the boys are like lions. Like the male Bernie's mountain are giant. Like they'll be bigger than you.
Fantastic Ricky Gervais line in that movie. How long have you had your horse?
Right, yeah, exactly. So she is a little horse. I need to get a saddle for her, then I can just ride her around.
She's just great.
Do you know what? She comes with me everywhere, and she comes with me to all my shows.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bernie. That's just proof that she is here.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's great.
I left her for a few weeks to go on holiday, and ever since I've been back, I cannot leave her. She's
She
just
missed you?
Yeah, but she's just a nightmare, mate.
Bless her.
she's great.
Separation anxiety.
It's total separation anxiety, so I'm sorry for the distraction.
I'm like that when Tim goes away.
Aww.
You never stop barking, do you?
I'm barking the whole time when you're here. Earlier this year, Louisa tweeted, "I have somehow created my dream job," followed by this list: comedy, friends, epic outfits, clowning around, people clapping, laughing, favourite songs, my own business, a platform to be honest, cocktails with a tick after each one. Now, you've just started your third stand-up tour, which is called Politics 4. This is the thing that you did in Edinburgh, isn't it?
Yes, so I'm calling it Politics for Babes, is what I'm calling it for daytime radio.
Okay.
This is something that started in Edinburgh. Well, I was doing it before Edinburgh, so my mum sadly passed away very quickly last year. She got cancer and she died within 7 weeks of diagnosis. And she had a horrible journey with it. She had a horrible, horrible time with it. It wasn't merciful at all. And there was no infrastructure in place to support her. We missed a lot of hurdles because it was so quick. And we got her into a hospice. And the hospices are incredible. Hospices do amazing things.
I know, yeah.
They're so special. And so then my mum was like, when she was dying, she said, "You can cry for 3 weeks and you've got to get back to work." And I was like, no chance. And the show came from that. So the show was, I don't understand politics, but how can you pay tax all your life and have that experience? So I started looking into politics, but on a really basic level.
Yeah, and what do you want to do? You want people to learn more about politics as you are?
Do you know what? No, because I find politics so boring. I want it to be a bit more accessible, and I want people to realise how much of an impact they can make with a bit of knowledge, because we're all paying taxes, but for all of us that are paying taxes, how many of us really know where our money's going or what it's being spent on?
But we should all be more engaged, though, shouldn't we? For a variety of reasons.
I think there's a reason that people are purposely disengaged, because it's lots of big words, it's difficult to understand, it's not fun, it's not enjoyable, and politics to me is very toxic and very people shouting in suits across a room. So I've never cared for that. Come to my show, it's funny, it's cool, you'll like it, but hopefully you'll be like, oh, I didn't realise that actually maybe I should care about politics, because I don't know what else to do with the pain or with the grief of everything, so apart from try and engage people.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's listen to some of your stuff.
And the manager talks to me like this. This is how the conversation goes. The manager goes like this. Okay, so here's the thing, Lisa. I really like you. I really, really like you, Lisa. Sorry, it's Louisa. My name's Louisa. Okay, stop talking. The problem that I have with you, Louise, is this, okay? I really like you, but I need to know, how old are you? Oh, I'm 32. Yeah, that needs to go. That's too old. Yeah. In the States, if you're like over 23, you're dead.
That's brilliant. We love that stuff.
Thank you. That was me, an American agent, and he told me I was too old and too fat.
And the agent must have been quite young by the sound of...
No, he was old. He was like 40 odd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that October 12th, tomorrow, the Mac in Belfast to see Louisa. Carnegie Theatre, Workington on Friday 19th. Monday 22nd, Birmingham Institute, Leeds Academy on Tuesday 23rd. And then on to Newcastle upon Tyne, Sheffield, Oxford and Bournemouth. November for Louisa also, Manchester, Newport, Camberley Theatre, Nuffield Theatre. And December, Brighton and Bath. What's the format of the show?
So I'm on stages who come in and I talk about lots of different things. It's a very engaging show, so I want you guys to get involved and to shout out. But it's funny, I promise.
And what about Bernie? You're going to take her with you?
So Bernie comes with me on tour. tour, so she'll be on stage with me as well.
Just very quickly before you go, tell me about this television series you've just done. It's for BBC Three, right?
So it's off the back of the same live shows. I try and break down housing, a little bit on the NHS, a little bit on public spending, like where is our money going?
Yeah.
Trying to break down taxes, like what are taxes, why do we have them?
You've not said the B word at all, by the way, have you?
Brexit. Oh, that's so boring.
Oh, no, you've got to go now.
It's so boring. It's actually I've got an opening routine about Brexit.
You have? All right. You can see Louise Omiland on her Politics 4 tour, which continues tomorrow night in Belfast and runs through until December. Fantastic to see you again. And that dog. Louise Omiland, everybody. Thank you very much.
Wake up, you sleepy head. Put on some clothes, shake up your bed. Put another log on the fire for me. I made some breakfast and coffee. Look out my window, what do I see? A crack in the sky and a hand reaching down to me. All the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. What are we coming to? No room for me, no fun for you. I'll think about a world to come, where the books were found by the golden ones, written in pain, written in all by a puzzled man who questioned what we were here for. All the strangers came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, you pretty things, don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Oh, you pretty things, don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Let me make it plain, gotta make way for the Holy Superior. Look out at your children, see their faces in golden rays. Don't kid yourself, they belong to you. They're the start of the coming race. The other's a bitch, we finished our news. Homo sapiens have outgrown their use. All the strangers came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, you pretty things, don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Oh, you pretty things, don't you know you're driving your drivers insane? Let me make it plain, gotta make way for the Homo Superior.
Oh, you pretty things, David Bowie. Almost 10 to 5. We loved Louisa. Brilliant. Can you give a shout out? We're listening to you from Abu Dhabi in our 62nd floor apartment. 62nd floors. Moved from the northeast in August to teach here. Everyone is settling in nicely, enjoying the experience so far, though missed my drive home listening to your show. We'd love something to remind us of home. All the best from Sharon, Gary, Cameron, and it looks like a rankster, Armstrong. Thank you.
Saturday is our day for Pick of the Pops.
Paul Gambaccini.
Every weekend, I count down the singles charts from years gone by. But this weekend, it's a Pick of the Pops special, as I reveal the top 40 best-selling studio albums of all time. You'll hear artists from Amy Winehouse to the Spice Girls, Fleetwood Mac to Michael Jackson. But seriously, there could be urban hymns. They'll probably be stars, and will certainly get a rush of blood to the head. The top 40 best-selling studio albums of all time.
With Paul Gambaccini.
Part of BBC Music's National Album Day.
Saturday afternoon from 1.
On Radio 2.
Thank you, Paul.
Monday finds you like a bomb that's been left ticking there too long.
This is a great late night song, don't you think? Oh, yeah. You'd want to be in an apartment like Frasier's. Have this on the background. Big cityscape. Lovely drop of wine. Shut up now? Okay. Shortlist.com says everything we know so far about Avengers 4. It's going to jump 5 years into the future, and Mark Ruffalo is, of course, confirmed to return. Brie Larson, also expected to be involved, and Evangeline Lilly will reprise her role as the Wasp. Other returning cast members include Scarlett Johansson and Robert Downey Jr., of course. Chortle.co.uk says Greg Davis to host Royal Variety Performance, and RollingStone.com says Dua Lipa dances barefoot to electricity on Jimmy Kimmel's show. So now you're up to date on that. Traffic now, Bobby Pryor.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, to Liverpool. Just getting early reports about the A5047 at St Oswald Street, and thank you for your calls on this as well. The A5047 closed both ways between Edge Lane and the A577 following an incident. I'm waiting for more information, but just avoid the area. It's going to be ongoing through this evening, they are saying. Problems for the A50 westbound at Blythe Bridge. Between the A521 at Draycott, the Blythe Bridge turnoff, there's a broken down lorry. Now, what they've done is close the westbound side to assist with recovery. Now, it's been there and just blocking a lane. It was a simple breakdown causing some slow traffic, and now it's a major queue off on the westbound side. Kate and everyone else who called, thank you very much, but it looks like you're stationary for some time. The M1 coming down from Junction 8, there was a broken down lorry at Hemel Hempstead. That's cleared, but just got calls about another one just before the M25 at Junction 6. I'm waiting for confirmation that there's lane closures, but it is very slow. And the M25, we've got, if you're heading anti-clockwise at the bottom towards the Dartford tunnels, there was an accident. It's cleared now, but you've still got big queues back to Junction 3 and anti-clockwise across the top, 25 to 24 towards Potters Bar. There's another breakdown. And finally, the M4 closure continues. M4's closed eastbound 14 to 13 following an accident. There is a sign diversion, but there's already hours of delays. Back with another one for you, Joe and Simon, 30 minutes.
Thank you to Bobster. See you in the morrow. Renaissance. Where are they, Camden? Further north than that?
Between the days, early hours pass away. I sing to you
Gilbert. On with Joe and Simon after 5. News first, of course, with us tomorrow. Ramesh Ranganathan. And serious jocking for the royal wedding. But mostly for you. Good evening.